So this is going to be a quick workout tutorial by me, Joel.
And me, Jacob.
And we're going to try to introduce you guys to the three primary lifts: deadlift, squat, and the bench.
We believe that these exercises are the core to build a strong foundation, whether you want to progress into bodybuilding or powerlifting.
So in this tutorial, we're going to try to give you some basic knowledge regarding the main muscle groups involved in these lifts, as well as a short breakdown of how to technically perform the lift.
The first exercise we are going to break down is the deadlift.
This is a map that highlights all the muscles that will be involved in performing a proper deadlift. But to keep it short and simple, it's an exercise for your back and your lower body.
To begin your deadlift, take a hip-wide stance, pointing your feet out. Move about 1 inch from the bar. This places the bar over your midfoot. Then proceed to take a grip on the bar, leaving your hips up. Drop your knees forward until your chins touch the bar.
As you can see in the video, this is your starting position for the deadlift.
To start the motion, press through your legs, imagine pushing the floor down rather than pulling the weight up. Keep an upright chest position to create the neutral spine. During the lift, you want to keep the bar as close to your body as possible. This creates a fluid motion, resulting in a better bar path.
As the bar is aligned with your knees, thrust your hips towards the weight to lock out the movement.
And that's it for the deadlifts. Now we're moving on to the squats. Just like the deadlift, the squat is a compound full body exercise that mainly focuses on developing your legs. The squat is sometimes referred to as the king of all exercises, since you have to engage your entire body to not collapse under the pressure of the weight. The same principle that we used in the deadlift is now going to be applied to the squat as well.
This means keeping a neutral spine and maintaining an upright chest position throughout the movement.
A squat is performed by bending through your hips and knees until your hips come lower than your knees. This is called breaking parallel. In a gym term, this is sometimes called ass to the grass. And now to the specifics on how to perform the squat. First off, grab the bar with a medium grip, put your feet directly under the bar, get under it and put it on your traps. Now straighten out your back. Unrack the bar by squatting up, take one step back, stand up straight with your knees and hips locked for maximum stability. Now, take a shoulder-wide foot stance, point your feet slightly outwards, take a big breath, hold it and squat down. You do this by pushing your knees to the side and your hips back and down. Squat until you break parallel. Keep on holding your breath at the bottom. Don't stop, but quickly reverse the movement by driving your hips straight up. Once you reach the top, lock out your hips and knees, exhale and rest for a second, then take a deep breath and repeat. And now to the last exercise, the bench press. The bench press might not look as complicated as the other two exercises, but trust us, it's just as complex. As you might have figured out already, the bench press is an upper body exercise that mainly engages your chest and your shoulders, but also some triceps. If you want to take a bodybuilding approach to the bench press, try to keep your back flat on the bench and take a decently wide grip. This allows for a better contraction in your chest and shoulders rather than putting the weight on supporting muscles. Unrack the bar and lower it towards your mid-chest in a controlled manner. Once the bar touches your chest, press the weight up in the same smooth and controlled way, really squeezing your chest.
Bench pressing for powerlifting is quite a lot harder. Your technique is crucial, but in time the right form will allow you to increase your bench press numbers in a matter of weeks. Powerlifting is all about lifting as much weight as possible. Therefore, we want you to use your whole body to press the weight as explosively as you can. The first step in performing the bench press is your setup. The best way to engage your back and legs is having an arched back. This allows you to press your shoulder blades into the bench. Now your upper back and lats are firing during the lift. Your feet should be placed under your hips with your heels up, allowing you to use your legs and hips to aid you. The grip used varies from person to person, but we would recommend you to use a grip wider than shoulder width. When you're happy with your setup, it's time to unrack the weight. While lowering the weight towards your upper abdomen, it's very important to keep your elbows close to your body, not flaring them out. This helps you maintain a tight upper back. Once you reach the bottom position, stop completely, and from there start the pressing part by driving your feet into the ground, shooting your hips up. Press the weight with your whole upper body.